But before I bring him out, I want to throw to these screens right here to take a look at some of his work that you know and love. So let's take a look.
Do the wave! Yeah! Oh, that was rubbish. From that end, ready, go! Still not good enough. And 3, 2, 1, go! All right, her and the lazy bitch is right over there. Yeah! Hello, Dallas! Well, I absolutely love coming to Dallas. All right. I do. 4 years in a row, I think it's been, and I can't believe the turnout. It's unbelievable. Woo! Who knew there were so many geeks in Dallas? Yeah! And surrounding areas. For those of you, a lot of you are coming up to me and asking me, about my hair and why the change and what's happened. Shut up! I'm always fabulous. And so are you, Signer. Just you wait. Where are my lovely deaf friends? Where are they? She's signing to nobody. No one? One person. Lucky you. You've got your own interpreter. Well, we're gonna have some fun. What? You're not deaf. You raised your hand. Do you know in some circles you would be thrown in prison for impersonating a deaf person? Sit down! OMG, right? Whatever. She deserves this. She's still talking. Or how it sounds in my house on a Friday. Yeah! Come on, it's Saturday afternoon, it ain't Sunday yet. I love it. Yeah, good luck keeping up with me, okay? Y'all know how to applaud in sign language? Y'all do? You do that? Ready? So let's get a whole room doing it. Ready, go. Yeah, but you don't make noise because they can't frickin' hear it. That's the whole point, it's visual. That's like when they used to do, someone would come up to me and they'd say, I watch Torchwood, but I use, when they do the audio interpretation, I said, so you see it, but you hear the other. They go, no, I'm blind. No one got the joke. Anyway, you're gonna have to get used to the politically incorrect here. All right? All right. Anyway, no, I celebrated my 50th birthday. Yeah, I know. I'm 50. I don't feel it, except when I get up in the morning sometimes. It's a little rickety. So I decided to shave my head and see what I looked like with gray hair, okay? And because I'm actually gray underneath the color, okay? So I shaved it all off, and then I posted a picture, and I thought I looked all right. I thought I looked like a younger person with gray hair. So I took my niece and nephew and some friends of mine. We went out to ATV. Do you call them ATVs? Quad bikes, you know? We went on ATV riding in the desert by where we live in Palm Springs. And I'd been there before, and nothing had ever happened, and now I have this gray hair, and I walk in, and the guy's giving us a security briefing and all the different stuff that we're to do and not supposed to do, and I didn't listen to the not supposed to. I just listened to what we can do, and then I added my own and did what I wanted. So we're listening to the security briefing. We've got my nephew, his girlfriend, one of my good friends, Keith, and we've got Kelsey. You all know Kelsey, right? You know, well, 2 people know her. Kelsey, who's always with me. Kelsey's otherwise known as my Asian bitch. She's fine with it. She, in fact, signs it on her own checks now. So we're all together, and we're standing there, and the guy's giving us, he says, "No, you're allowed to go up the hill, and you're allowed to do this, and you're allowed to do that," and he stops, and he looks at me. And then he goes, "And you're allowed to," and he kept looking at me, and I'm thinking, yes, it is. And he said, "And if you don't put your feet down because you'll run over your legs, then we'll have to chop them off and take you to the hospital." And he looks at me again. And he turns and he says, "You know, can I ask you something?" And I said, "Yeah, anything you want." Because he was kind of hot. I said, "Anything you want?" He said, "You know, has anyone ever told you you look like an older..." As soon as he said that, you saw my nephew Turner, my friend Keith, and Kelsey go, "Oh." Oh. And the whole atmosphere changed because I went from this to... He said, "You look like a much older version of the guy who plays Malcolm Merlin on Arrow." And I went, "I get that all the time." I didn't tell him it was me. Until after I set his home on fire. Then I said, "Remember what you said today? That's why your life is burning in front of you. Because I am Malcolm Merlin! And I'm not that old!" So consequently, I went to, Walgreens, and I bought some hair dye right away. No, it had to go back because of work. It was, they said immediately, they said, "We can't, for continuity reasons, we can't have Malcolm having gray hair. So you've got to go back." So I'm in the stages of coloring it back to black, as Scott calls it, my husband. He says, "You're going back to black." I said, "Well, I never was there before, but if I was, I'd never go back." Shut up! So I went and I got the hair colored, and I'm at the stage of it because a couple of you have come up to me, if I can say it in a Texan way, a couple of y'all came up to me, and y'all were very, very forward, which I love, and said, "Why is your hair that color?" I said, "What color?" They said, "Kind of Kermit the Frog, dishwater, dirty-ass green." And again, I went from to really. No, I've yet to do the next stage, which is going to be the darker color, which means I will have, as the colorist said, multi-tonal hair. And I said, that's fine. I can have multi-tonal hair because I am a multi-sexual person, okay? And we'll match. My life is multi-tonal. I am every color of the rainbow. You have no clue what you're signing, right? You're like that guy in the South African videos. You're just going, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not signing what he's saying.
She needs a hug.
If I were to say hung like a donkey, how would you sign it? Are you spelling it? Oh. Hey! This is good. This is good. This is like watching a PBS channel, right? You come to something and you go home and learn something. You can all go home to your parents, anyone who's over 18, and go, guess what I learned at the Comic-Con? Your mother's one, what's that mean? Is that like opening a book? Yeah, if your book is 12 inches. So good. So we've got. If you saw the video of my husband. Have we talked about that yet here in Dallas? Okay, you want to hear something? How many of you saw the video? Not enough. How many of you didn't see the video? How many of you would like to hear the story? So, you better get ready for this one. We are in our back garden, okay? I'm gonna kind of put it together. But in our back garden, I'm in the jacuzzi doing Facebook Live, as I always do, and I'm like this, and going, hey everybody, it's John here, I'm in the jacuzzi in the back garden, and I'm just telling you know what's going on, and blah, 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 and I'm talking away, and blah, 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 and all of a sudden behind me I hear, sploosh. Hi, and he went, hi, and I went, please tell me you did not just walk behind me, naked, and get in the jacuzzi. And he went, yeah. I love the movie Jungle Book. I'm like, who cares about Jungle Book? Now everybody sees that you're the king of the swingers. There's 6 million people watching! And they now know you are hung like a donkey! So, I think no big deal, right? Because you've all known me for a long time. That kind of thing doesn't embarrass me. I'm not embarrassed about bodies, about nudity, all that kind of stuff. So I figure I'll leave it. I'll leave it on Facebook. I didn't have to leave it very long because within 25 seconds, it was viral. It made all the papers all over the UK and some of their mags and on some of the websites, you know, the gossip things. John Barrowman exposes his husband online. Facebook, within an hour, because it was getting so many hits, took it down. But thank God you all spread it before they did. Cut to. That situation gone. I fly over to the UK and I'm visiting friends. I'm also doing some work and I go up to my in-laws. Sheila and Sterling. Sheila and Sterling, Scott's mom and dad, they are very British. So I'm sitting in the conservatory with Sheila. Sterling's in the kitchen making tea. because it's 4 o'clock and we have to have our tea, our sandwiches with the crust cut off, and our cakes. And I'm sitting talking to Sheila as a good son-in-law would. And I say, Sheila, how is everything? She said, it's fine, John. Everything's wonderful. I got a phone call from Jackie today. You know Jackie, don't you, John? Yes, I know Jackie. She said, well, Jackie rang. She said, Sheila, hello, it's Jackie. I said, hello, Jackie. This is how my mother-in-law talks, all right? I said, hello, Jackie. She said, Sheila, have you seen the papers today? I said, no, Jackie, I haven't. She said, well, you've missed something somewhat of a treat. Have you seen Tinternet? That's what she calls it, the Tinternet. Otherwise known as the internet. Have you seen Tinternet? Well, I said, no, Jackie, I haven't seen Tinternet. Should I look? She said, well, you might want to because your son Scott's cock's all over it. I almost choked on a cucumber sandwich. I was like, my mother talking about male chickens in front of me. I didn't know how to answer. So as I'm taking another sip of tea, Sterling comes out and he says, yes, and apparently he's well hung. If I had hair right now, I'd be flicking it. And can I just say something? She went like this, and you went like that. See? I won't touch you. How do I laugh? I look like I'm having a poop. He's giving me the side eye as I'm talking. I'm not gonna laugh anymore. Let's do this for the next 20 minutes and see what face I like. I was gonna make such a really bad joke there, but I'm not going to. Anywho, I'm gonna jump right to questions because as you know, that's what I like to do. I like to feed off of you. I'm a vampire in that way, and we'll get some good questions and hopefully you'll get some nice answers. Ones that you wanna hear. I like that one. That had a little bit of action going to it. So do we have some microphones? Let's go right to you, sir. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm 59 and straight, but I think
In 10 years, you'll be doing the magic number.
well, I think Captain Jack made me question.
Wait, say it again.
I think Captain Jack made me question that.
What?
Being straight.
Wait. I missed the whole chunk of that. All I got was I'm 59.
And straight.
And straight.
Yeah. And Captain
Oh,
Jack
I'm so
made me-
sorry for you.
Captain Jack made me question it.
Do you know there's places you can go to change that, apparently? I can send you to a doctor who will cure you of being straight. And then you can be like the rest of us in the room. We don't give a crap. Yes, no.
Really? I just want to know.
You question it? You're only
No,
kidding, right?
That's not the question.
What is it?
Are we ever going to see Torchwood again?
I don't know.
I love the comic book.
Thank you very much. We're just about to release another, the final one, and that will be it for now. And then hopefully we've already got the stories lined up for the next ones. Now, you all know that my sister and I write the Torchwood comic. So if you do like Torchwood and you can't get it on the screen right now, if you get the comic, because hopefully they make graphic novels and comics into other things, and we've created a whole new world, because you're getting, I say a whole new world, you're getting characters in there that pretty much I know because I'm a fan. I was in the show. My sister's a fan. She lived with me during the filming of the show. We kind of know what you like and have listened over the years, and so we think we've created new characters that you'll really gel to. But also we have some things planned for the future that I can't tell you, but it will be something that I know that you really like, because we're planning on doing a lot of stories because you saw something happen on that screen and you screamed. All I'll say. But television-wise, you guys have to create that buzz and that momentum, because I have tried and I just keep hitting a brick wall. So, don't know what to do. But applaud. I have failed you! Oh, let's applaud him. He failed. Yes, over here.
Hi, John.
Hi.
You are looking fabulous. No
What?
matter your hair color.
What?
No matter your hair color, you're looking fabulous.
Thank you very much.
I have a question. Last year, I saw you perform part of your world as Ariel at MegaCon, which was a wonderful performance.
Thank you.
And I
it was
wonder-
very spontaneous.
Well, it was very good. So I wondered if you could play any part in a Disney live action movie, what would you play?
No, someone's already playing Gaston. Shut up. That's never gonna have nothing that's already done. I don't know. I'd like to maybe no, not the genie in Aladdin. Are you kidding? No. Pocahontas. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Yeah. No. Actually, I've never really thought about that, but I think I'd love to do a Disney live action movie. I really would. It's just a question of what ones they're gonna do now, because of the massive success they've had with Beauty and the Beast, which I thought was awesome. I sat like a kid in a candy store watching it with my mom and my dad, my husband Scott, Kelsey, and actually I think that was it. And we sat there, all of us, like, it's Belle and the Beast! Ah! And we were like, my mom's like, are you gonna sing? I'm like, no, tale as old as time. And Scott's going, I'm like, no. There's only 12 of us in the theater, and all the other gays in the theater were singing too, so it was all right. It was Palm Springs. So I don't have an answer to that, but I would love to be in, it's always been a dream of mine to be in a Disney film. And whether it's a voice or if it was Disney live action. So because of that movie, there's gonna be, I think, plenty of other Disney live action movies coming out, maybe with animated animals, all that sort of stuff. I don't know, but just fingers crossed, and I'll find who I have to sleep with to get that job.
I'll start a petition.
Thank you very much. What, to sleep with somebody? Do I get a choice in it?
Whoever you want.
Please do. Let's make sure they are well hung.
Okay, so a few weeks ago you had a garage sale, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how was it? It seemed pretty awesome.
You know, let me talk to you. I'm out of my light, aren't I? Yeah. You can't really see me. Hello. It was pretty awesome. It was stressful, and everybody thought I was crazy because I had posted my address online and I allowed people to come to my home. But you know what I thought? Maybe there's a thing in here that it's kind of a respect to my fans and to people that have followed me, because you've allowed me to be me, and you've allowed me to live the most normal as possible life as I can with a little bit of celebrity, and let me go to the grocery store, let me walk it through cons, do all sorts of stuff. So I figured, hey, if something goes funny, I'll just have to say that's not cool, and hopefully they'll respect it. Absolutely nobody took advantage of it. And I'm so chuffed because it made me realize that, you know, maybe there are people that have problems and issues, but you guys are really cool to me, and that was really awesome. I was able to have the garage sale. You bought a lot of my stuff. I've collected over the years. I just needed to get rid of it. Everything from furniture to household items. People were coming up and buying chipped cups. I'm like, you really don't want to buy this? Like, no, your mouth has been on it. I'm buying it. And then the woman went, is your husband for sale? I said, that is not for sale. However, how much are you offering? For an hour. So I also was able to do things there that were, shall we say, less than what they do at cons, and all that money was donated to charity, and we were really chuffed by that. So, yeah. We had a great time. Every single item sold. And a company called us and said, we hear you are having a garage sale. We would like to come and buy all of your clothing. And I said, okay. And they said, because we are going to sell it in our store and online, and let people know that it is your stuff. So keep an eye out, because you might find a pair of my jocks. Trust me, I didn't sell my underwear. People wanted to buy it, but I didn't sell it. So it was a big success, and it was really kind of fun. And it was fun to do. It was stressful, but it was fun. Yeah.
My mom was considering actually driving to Palm Springs. We live in Texas.
See, your mom's the one person that would have changed the whole thing.
Yes.
Driving from here to Palm Springs, I'd have been like, all right, so what are you going to do when the garage sale's over? No, if she'd have done that, that would have been great. But I gave a little bit of time so people, if they did want to come from a distance, they could have, but it would have been, you know, I know it was difficult, but you can't like plan a garage sale weeks and weeks in advance. You just can't do that. It was spontaneous. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it really. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, 4 days later, a guy did show up at I was doing some work in my car, and the guy came up and he walked up and he said, do you have anything for my kid? And I went, what do you mean for your kid? Excuse me, that's not my thing. He went, no, the garage sale. I said, dude, that was 4 days ago. He's like, yeah, I just made it here from Alaska. I'm kidding.
Hi, John. I'm Ryan. I got a question for you.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Okay. Do you like playing Malcolm Merlin on Arrow, or do you like playing it on Legends of Tomorrow the best and most?
Asshole. You really want me to answer that?
Yeah.
No. I like playing both of them because Malcolm Merlin on Arrow is... Thank you. He's ruthless. He's angry. He's manipulative. On Legends, he's time traveled and he knows that he's not... His situation isn't that bad because he can change it. He just needs to get on that, you know, in the pod or the ship and go, right? And to follow, or with reverse flash and just grab onto his ankle and it's like, come on, Malcolm!
He seems kind of scared.
He's scared?
He seems it.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Asshole. Anyway. Maybe he's just, put it this way, he's not scared, he's questioning what some others are doing. Right? And he's being cautious because he's in a situation also that he is not familiar with. So therefore, as all chameleons, when they're in those situations, they step back and wait to see what color they have to turn into to camouflage and blend in to get what they want. So that's the only thing I can say to that.
Well, I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you do love it. Thank you. And you know I'm playing, by the way, right? Yeah, thumbs up.
Nice.
And middle finger. Anyway, yes.
Hi, I'm Paige, and I absolutely love
Hi,
you, first of all.
Paige! How are ya?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I've got a greasy nose right now.
Welcome to allergies in Texas. So,
No, it's on the outside, not on the inside.
anyway, my question is, what was your favorite part about being on the show Doctor Who?
Billy Piper. I'm gay. Oh, I heard someone say Billy Piper. I'm like, no, I'm gay. I wasn't interested in her. She looked good and she was fun, but I would have much rather had David Tennant.
Honestly, David Tennant is my favorite Doctor. So,
The what?
David Tennant is my favorite Doctor. So, prove.
I don't care. Of course I do. He's awesome. The thing I loved the most about being on that show, if I can be selfish, it was because it was my childhood dream, having watched it in my living room in Glasgow, Scotland, and seeing the first episode that I consciously remember, which was the Autons, and I think that was with Pertwee, John Pertwee, correct, because Pertwee was my first Doctor, and then I only had a little bit of him, and he transitioned into Tom Baker, right? So, and what's really kind of cool now is I know Sean Pertwee, you know, right? Which is kind of cool. But also, John Pertwee, when I was doing Sunset Boulevard in the West End in London, came to see me because he heard I was a huge Doctor Who fan, and he brought me a little trunk of stuff, a little case of things. Aww. I know. I gushed Whovian all over the floor. How did you sign that one? So for me, when I got the call to be Doctor Who, in Doctor Who, wishful thinking.
Please come back to the show.
Spoiler alert. No, when I got the call to be in Doctor Who, it was one of the, I can't even describe how it felt, because it was one of those, if you've ever had it, and if you haven't yet, hopefully one day you will, one of those lifelong dreams come true. And it was a moment that I will never, ever, ever, to the day I die, forget the joy that was in my soul the day I found out I was Captain Jack. So that is why Doctor Who to me is just awesome.
Thank you, you're fabulous.
You're welcome. And also I got to meet people like Billy Piper and Freema and, Elizabeth Sladen and Catherine Tate. All of them. All good ladies. Yes, over here.
Hi, big fan. Love the Flash musical episode that you're in. Thank you. We all know that you love singing and you've released some albums. Is there any chance you might release another album in the future?
Not at the moment, but that's not saying it will never happen. Just keep an eye out, because I've got some things planned for the future that will require me to sing and move a little, so just watch the space, okay? But you do know my last album's available online.
Yes, I actually bought the album.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And if you're lucky, I might sing for you later. What do you mean if you're lucky? Of course I'm going to sing for you later. What? 5 minutes? No, we started at 1:15 and it's now 1:45. I've only been on for half an hour. I have 1 hour. Sorry, it's not my fault or their fault that things have gone awry because of problems at photo ops and all that kind of stuff, but this is my hour. I have an hour. See? Bitch fights for you guys. Yes.
Hi, John. I'm Matt.
Hi, Matt.
I've watched a lot of your con appearances online, and so I tried to come up with a question I'd never heard anybody ask you. And this is it.
Should I sit down for this, Matt?
No, I think you're really going to enjoy answering this.
Okay.
You've always, from what I've seen of you, you've always been a big proponent of the non-stereotypical portrayal of gay and lesbians
Yeah?
on TV. How do you think the DC TV universe is handling that? Because I think they're doing it very well.
You think they're doing it well?
Yes.
Yes, so do I. I think they're really doing it awesomely well. And it's, Greg Berlanti has and the other people who casted it, the CW, they cast their shows like what I call blind casting. They don't care what your personal life is as long as you can do the job. And also the characters in the show, you know, Nissa Al Ghul, and also White Canary. I would think of just off the top. There's Echo. Huh? Curtis. Yes. Woo! Woo! Curtis. Anyway, all of them. They're all played very differently because, as in the gay community and LGBTQ community, we have all the different colors of the spectrum, as we do, you know, even in the straight community, there's just different types of people. And that's the way we should be portrayed. We shouldn't be portrayed all as one, which there's nothing wrong with, you know, that one portrayal that they do all the time, which is really camping over the top. Because I can be that sometimes, but we're not all like that. Everybody's not like that. We need to, you know, show that, you know, there's guys that are gay that like football. There's girls that are gay that also like football. I'm sorry I had to say that. But you know what I mean? And that's what I think DC has done really, really great with. So yeah, I'm glad you've noticed that. You're the tall guy in the kilt I did my photo op with, right? Yeah, thanks for the grab. You thought I didn't notice, but I did! He stood between Katrina and I, and he went like that, hi, and he went... And I was like, that's okay. I can't hear you.
The painting that my friend did for you, the chalk drawing?
Yeah.
I gave you that as well.
Thank you very much. I preferred the grab. Anyway. Yes.
Hey, I was wondering, with you making time in your schedule for the Flash Supergirl crossover, Arrow, and Legends in 1 week, how did you do that?
Well, we didn't film it all at the same time. It just so happened that all those episodes landed on that week. I had filmed them all prior, but there was a point where I was going from, let me get this right, I'd finish my scene, my shot on Legends, and then they'd have to put a stand-in in that would go over my shoulder for the others' close-ups, and I was then shuttled off to go over to rehearsal or something for Flash. And then I was finished with that, and I had to then dash back over to Arrow because I was doing the scene with Dolph Lundgren. So there was a lot of all over the place, and everyone's going, how do you do it? How do you do it? What's going on? I mean, oh God, it's like confusing. I'm like, just learn the lines and do it. That's it. That's my job, and I'm thriving being busy, so I loved it. It was like, it reminded me of when I was doing Doctor Who in Torchwood, and I would have to go from the Torchwood hub through the curtain to the TARDIS to do shots with Dave, and then I'd have to go back, and I was like, as Jack was, he was going both ways. It was awesome. Oh, see, I like your laugh better. With you, I'm really cute. She's like, that's subtle. Like it. Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Barrowman. I think we know each other.
Oh, no.
No, don't do it.
Please tell them.
No, don't do it. Just have a question.
But please tell them who you are and all the stuff, please.
Can I just...
Listen.
My name is Patricia Gonzalez. I'm the archery tech on Arrow. I'm the one who trained Mr. Barrowman to do...
Patricia trained myself and others on the show to look awesome. And I'm going to embarrass her here. Like, my big thing when I'm doing fight sequences and doing with the bow and arrow, I'm a dancer, so I'm up, and I'm like... Yes! She'll walk up to me and she'll go, John, come here. Less gay. And me, I go, really? She's like, Yeah. She said, I want you to do it right here. Nice. Make it look good. Right to the side of your face. Don't give me Hunger Games. I'm like, but I love Hunger Games. She's like, you love Hunger Games, but they don't love the bow and arrow. Patricia, yeah.
You're making me go.
I told you I'd get you back for all those times. Yes.
My question comes from fans, more or less, not from me, because I get to talk to you all the time. How important do you feel it is for a gay actor to portray a gay person, or right across the board, sexuality, doesn't matter, just like on our show? Again, it's not my question, but...
Well, I think one thing that used to always bug me is when... Hear me out in this first, okay? When people would get awards for playing a gay person who were straight, and they're like, it's so difficult. It's not that difficult to be gay, right? And I know some people have a hard time, but once you've come to terms and you live your life, and in fact, are allowed to live your life because other people don't treat you like shit, then it's easy, okay? But I play a straight character. I don't find it difficult. It's just playing a person. Who they fall in love with doesn't make it any more extreme or any different. So I think that's changing now, right? And I without going into detail, there was a role that I lost because I was told, you ready for this? Yeah. You're too straight. I was like, yeah! I went home that night, I'm like, Scott, come here. I'm your straight husband. So again, things are changing, and that's the way it should be. We should be rewarded for the work that we do and how well we do it, as opposed to sometimes the easy route that the reward is there because you've done something that is socially challenging. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we have to do those socially challenging things to change stuff, but it's not really that hard. I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? You want to know hard? Anyway, Patricia, thank you. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. No, Monday. Tomorrow, Monday.
No, don't say that. Tuesday. My flight lands at 11:30 and I'm on set at 1, so I'll see you.
Okay, so I'll see you Tuesday. All right. She's really good, by the way. Yes.
I always hear stories about like the crazy antics you do on set.
Lies! All lies!
I was wondering, has any of them gone wrong or pissed anybody off before?
What, pissed anybody off because I've done something stupid?
Yes. You're trying to be funny, but...
The thing is, if it pisses somebody off, I really don't care. Because everyone needs to laugh a little bit in life. And again, I think if you take yourself that seriously as an actor and you can't laugh, there's something wrong with you. We all like to laugh a little bit. Nothing's really ever gone wrong because I am the king of pranks. And I plan them out weeks in advance. And I know when I'm gonna do it. Like when I go to bed tonight, I might think of a prank to do on Patricia. And I'll mull over it for 2 weeks to figure out when I'm actually gonna do it, and then I will do it. Yeah. However, with Eve Miles, it was easy. I used to do it on the spot on Torchwood, and she would laugh like crazy. Every close-up, I think I've told you this before, but every single close-up of hers over my shoulder, looking camera, like there, at her, giving her gorge, she's doing it all, I did with my junk out. Maybe not all of it, just maybe one testicle popped out.
Awesome.
And she'd do her scene, and then I'd be looking at her, I'm like, yeah. And then she'd go, I'm not looking. Go on, look. I'm not looking. It's not out. It's out!
Thank you.
The worst was what was the torch with the eye? Remember the eye that could see the future? Remember that one? I didn't tell anybody. They're all like, where's the eye? We're doing a scene, and they're like, the eye's over there, and they're giving it, still rolling, they're acting away, and they're looking for the eye, and as Captain Jack, I did my pants, and I went, here it is. I had it stuck between my butt cheeks. I went, I can see the future. I have my own TARDIS. Bigger on the inside. Yeah, really. And then we had to have it cleaned professionally because no one would touch it. Yes.
Hi, John. My name
Hello.
is Alex. And when you read the script for last week's Legends of Tomorrow, and you saw that the members of the Legion of Doom were going to get their own dreams or whatever.
Spoilers, yeah. Shh. Get to the end of the question. Don't give it away. What did I think?
Was there a part of Malcolm's dream world or whatever that you were excited for?
Yeah, but I'd also read the next script. Spoilers. So I don't want to say anything, but yeah, that was like a Malcolm kind of, again, a Malcolm gush, so to speak. That's all we'll say, all right? I don't want to spoil it for anybody. They all die. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so funny enough, my name is also Malcolm Soon.
Say it again, what?
Yeah, Malcolm Soon. I
Your
get
name
a lot
is
of
Malcolm
jokes about
Soon.
Malcolm Soon. S-O-O-N.
Oh, nice to meet you, Malcolm Sue. I still said it wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, I get that a lot too. Anyway, I wanted to ask, after we were treated to your beautiful, magical singing abilities on the Flash musical episode, would you mind give us a rendition of your favorite song, or part of it?
I will, in about a few minutes, I will do one for you, don't you worry.
I'm sure
okay?
I'll cry.
All right, yes. It will not be Springtime for Hitler. Have I told you the German story? No. I'm in Germany, right? In Germany! And I'm on stage. And this guy stands up, obviously German, and he says, hello, Mr. Barrowman. He was from Pakistan, too. He says, hello, Mr. Barrowman. I wonder if you could sing the song for me I love so much, Springtime for Hitler. I went, are you mad? In a room full of Germans? And that goes online, and there I am. No way! Are you crazy? He's like, oh, but we love that song here. I'm like, bet you freaking do! But also he was like, didn't get the joke. Yes.
Yes, sir. My name is Michelle, and my daughter, Lila Vandenberg, has actually written for Flash. She wrote the episode called Trajectory,
awesome.
The one with the female speedster.
Nice.
It came to no good end.
We love female writers.
Yes.
Yes, who write good parts for women. Awesome.
Yeah. She turned me on to Doctor Who and that whole universe as well, because primarily she writes for TV in the UK.
Okay.
So here's my personal question to you. I know you're a supporter for animal rescue and you have plenty of dogs, you know, you're a dog man, and you're a vocalist. Do you sing to your dogs?
Yes.
Yes. Do you make up psycho songs for them based on Broadway and pop?
No.
No.
I sing to them in their own language.
Oh.
My dogs and I have our own language, and it's very personal, but I'll let you in on it. For instance, am I gonna get in trouble? You're gonna get in trouble. It's just too much when people start getting in trouble. I mean, I'm told an hour, and I should be given an hour that is right. You're standing there with your hands on your hips like that. I know. It's bothersome. I should be given an hour, and if there's a problem, go talk to someone else. Don't bring it out here. But the language I sing to my dogs is. And by the time I get to the I'm being licked all over. Yes.
Hey John, since you and Alex Kingston and a few others have been in the Doctor Who universe and the Arrow universe, is there any way you could get Eccleston or Tennant to come into the Arrowverse?
That's not up to me. I would love if that happened or happens, but I think David's busy, and I think Christopher's busy. But that's, who knew I would be in the Arrow universe? But you just have to watch and see. I mean, who knew Arthur was going to be involved? I mean, Arthur talked to myself and my manager about it when they were offering him the job, and I said, dude, do it, it's awesome. Just come on board, you'll have a great time. And so I'm part and parcel, helping with that. It's great, awesome. But who knows? I don't have an answer for that question. Yeah, okay, thank you. Listen, I'm gonna have to stop because it's being weird now, and it's making me feel uncomfortable because I don't want people to get into trouble, but I would like you to tweet about it, please. I'd like you to go online and tweet your distaste at them not giving me my full hour, okay? Promise me I have a full hour. What was the matter? Okay, this is Kelsey. That's why I call her my Asian bitch, because she sorts it out. Thank you, Kelsey. So, don't tweet about it. Tweet how much we love Kelsey.
I know you're lovely, but my question is, I was wondering whether you are a hero or a villain in real life. So the question is,
in my real life,
are you the kind of person who squeezes ketchup on your fries or dips the fries in your ketchup? Do you share your fries?
can I tell you something? If more people like you asked those questions on Twitter, I'd answer every question. In my real life, okay, let me answer the fries question first. I put ketchup on the plate, then I put mayonnaise on top of the ketchup. Don't boo me. And then it's very important, you take one fry to begin with, and you swirl it. And then you eat that fry, and then the rest of them, you drag through it. I did that last night at 12 o'clock midnight in my room. I was hungry for fries, and I was like, it took an hour to get them, but I'm like, give me the fries. And I did that. It was delicious. And am I a hero or a villain?
You are totally my hero.
You think I'm a hero?
Yes.
I'm your hero. Oh, that's lovely. I wouldn't like to put myself in one of those categories because I'm sure I can be a villain sometimes, but I'm sure I can also be a hero. So, super gay hero. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I was wondering, which character do you like to play more? Like Jack Harness or Malcolm? Like the hero?
I never answer favorite questions because the day I do, you will never let me change my mind. So shut up. I love playing both of them. I think they're awesome to play, and one of the things that I love that you guys have allowed me to do, and it's made, again, I say it on my social media things, sci-fi icon, because who knew I would be? And it's just because you let me play these different wonderful characters and allow me to do it, and you believe me, and you come on board and go on the journey. And I think it's because I also don't treat the fan as being a dodo. You know, like if the camera's on me and I'm looking down the lens and I show a tear in the eye, that's for the viewer, not for the people in the scene with me, because I want you to see what's inside of Malcolm or inside of Captain Jack. So that's what I like to do. Double entendre, and I love that you went there when I did it. It's called the Barrowman bubble. When you're outside the doors or not near Barrowman, nothing has a double meaning. As soon as you step into that bubble, everything has a double meaning. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, John. My name's Emily. I'm trying not to cry and shake right now.
You can cry and shake because everybody else in here's done that at some point during a con with somebody, so we all know.
Well, I have a special proposal for you.
Uh-oh.
Will you be my fandom husband, John Barrowman?
I would love to say yes, but I'm more of an easy spirit. I want to be everybody's fandom slut. So, I will take your proposal, say yes, but I will take yours, and yours, and yours, and yours, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on.
That's fine.
Thank
I know
you.
Scott doesn't care.
Would you like to put your finger in my ring? I mean, my ring in your...
Right here.
Thank you.
I love you, John.
Yes, that did not come out right. That's what my mother said.
Hi, my name's Kit, and I'm still not deaf.
Kit.
Kit.
K-I-T.
K-I-T.
Like the car.
Like Kitiara and Mother from
Nice.
Dragonlance. Yeah, you don't care. I love that you...
That's not, you don't care.
I was curious as to whether your rejection for being too straight on Will and Grace affected the way you played Harkness, and whether playing Harkness was different series 1 through 3 as opposed to series 4 in the States.
I don't think he was really different, was he? He was experiencing new things. And that's what you have to do with episodic television. When you get the script, you have to figure out how to play it to make it work for the character, because in episodic television, you can't keep things the same. Because if you keep them the same, it gets very boring. So therefore, when you are asked to do different things, it's your job as the actor to figure out how to do it rather than go, I don't think they do that. There might be 1 or 2 instances that they don't do that, but it's your job to figure it out, and if you don't think they'll do it, you talk to the writers. You just don't change it. But I don't think it was, nothing like that, any rejection affects me that way in my career. I have like a day or two where I get rejected and I have to kind of deal with it, and I might be sad and upset, but I have to deal with it. We all have to deal with that sadness. And then I hopefully get up and move on. That's it. So I wouldn't think it affected how I played anything, no. Because, no.
I kind of hoped it kind of spurred you to go F yourself, and I'm better than
Oh, of course, oh yeah, but why bother? People have those, it's a job. People just say those things, and they might have said it just to give me something to shut me up, but it's 20 years later and it's still there. People are still talking about it. But what's interesting is they tried, the studio that was doing it denied it, and a newspaper tried to make me out as a liar, and I'm like, no. I'm not gonna lie about shit like that. I don't lie in my life if I'm asked a question and I tell the truth. So to you to try to make me out as a liar, I won't have, that's why I stopped talking about it for a while. But now it's back up again.
You're my big A superhero, and my 6-year-old son loves you as Captain Harkness.
Awesome.
Like, he doesn't care about Malcolm Merlin,
don't worry.
but he loves Captain Harkness.
That's great.
My kid's gay, I hope he's like you.
Thank you. And he might not be. He might just love a really cool, fantastic other man, and that's great. You don't have to be gay to love another guy.
He saw you in your blue dress, he wants to wear dresses. I'm okay with that.
That's fine, and then you need to just have a little talk about it and say that you should be able to use every bathroom, no matter what your gender. That's what Yes.
So, who would you rather have a pillow fight with, David Tennant or Matt Smith?
I've had fights with both of them. But I'd like to have pillow fights with both of them, and then what I'd do is I'd make sure that the feathers got all over them, and then I'd find the most sticky outy bit and try to get the feathers off. Anyway. It's getting to that time. I think, have I sung for you guys before here? I'm not gonna get to all the other questions, okay? I'm so sorry, and I appreciate you guys waiting. Before I sing the song, I just want to say to you guys, I love coming to Dallas. You always overwhelm me because I'm always shocked and surprised at how many people turn up. So, on that note, what have I sung for you before? Anything? So why don't we do I Am What I Am? Let me just make sure I get the words. And we need the volume turned up here because I might have to start it over. I just got to see how loud it is. Are we there? I know I surprised them. Okay, so we can start again and then turn it up even louder. You ready, guys? We just start it once more, please. Can we start? Thank you. Shut up. I am what I am. I don't want praise. I don't want pity. That's the wrong lyrics. I'm gonna have to start it again. They're backwards, Kelsey. Kelsey, you got it wrong!
We love Kelsey.
One more time, and this time for real. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, so it's time to take it up and not hide in. I can't believe I forgot the words. Hey world, I am what I am. I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. So come take a look. No, this is really going wrong. They're all messed up. It's all backwards. So sorry, guys. Let's not sing I Am What I Am. Let's do another one. Stop. Let's sing. This is a good one. I'm so sorry. They're all over the place. Let's just do 1,000 years, okay? And then I'll get off. I mean, off stage.
Family theater.
Now they'll be going, now he's taking too much time. Get him off the freaking stage. I got my peeps out here. if you find the one you love, don't let anyone ever take them away from you. Thank you very much, Dallas! Thank you to our